So hello dear friends, and welcome to this video in which I'm going to tell you a little bit about the things that have turned out absolutely alright and perfect during my last hike on the St. James Way, and things that I'm quite sure I will pack again for my next trip. So there, I'm going to focus on things that I have mainly used for the first time, not the things that were already well proven. What was new in my pack, or if it was not new, what I have used for the first time over a very long period of time. Like, for example, my poncho. This is an ultralight expat poncho, which has been quite often in my backpack, but fortunately I haven't used it very often. I hadn't used it very often before this pilgrimage, before this hike. This time I had to use it on 8 consecutive days in very, very heavy rainfall and very, very strong wind, and I was really, really happy that I had it with me, not only because it is ultralight and waterproof, but also because it is windproof. There is a button between your legs. You can close it between the legs, and the sides are closed, so I stayed perfectly dry under this poncho. And yeah, that has become a very good friend of mine. My baseball cap, well, of course I had used baseball caps before, but this time I had chosen a model with a very, very long shield here, which is necessary when you wear glasses, and I will stick to that model. I don't like the caps that do not really give you much shade when the sun shines, or protection when it rains. So what else do we have here? Well, for the first time, this is my my razor set. In all, it weighs about an ounce, not more. So we have one of these one-way razors, a little box with these leaflets made of soap, and the brush. I have used this head of a painting brush, which weighs only 6 grams, 6 or 7 grams. So in all, about an ounce, or a little bit less than an ounce, I think 23 grams. I would just put 2 or 3 leaflets of this soap in a sink. Here you can see them. Put just a leaflet out, 3 or 4 leaflets are enough. Put it in a sink, and you can make your soap with it, your lather, your lather, and that's all. Well, on a long through hike, on a long ultralight through hike, you can also leave it at home and grow a beard. But, well, in civilization, you feel more comfortable when you occasionally shave. Then I had this charger, which is not a charger that charges very fast, because the fast chargers are quite heavy. This is a charger that weighs a little bit more than 30 grams, a little bit more than an ounce. It's quite light, but it has 4 docks, so you can charge 4 gadgets at once. and that's of advantage when you hike with the family or when you must charge a cell phone, a receiver, a microphone, etc. It is fine when you plug your gadgets in the evening, and 2 hours, 3 hours later they are fully charged, and if not 2 hours later, on the other morning, the following day. So that is something that has turned out all right. And for the first time in my backpack, in my hiking backpack, this little box here for my cell phone for filming underwater. If you know me, you know that I occasionally like to have a look what's in the rivers or in the lakes or in the ponds, wherever I have the chance, just to see what's underwater. And therefore I also have this action camera, but when you carry an action camera and a cell phone, you have a lot of weight in your pack. So I try to figure something out that is as good as the waterproof action cam, but saves a lot of weight. So now I found this box. Now there is a little piece of cloth in there to clean the little screen for the camera. Yeah, it is absolutely waterproof, I can say. You have this round thing here is a little pump. You can take the air out so that there is no air pressure in it, and you can test if air goes in, and if not, you know that water doesn't go in as well. So it does not slowly fill with water. I was quite surprised how good the quality of the sound was. Yeah, imagine the cell phone is in there, it is completely closed, but somehow the sound is transferred through this foil here, and yeah, even on the beach of Minos I could talk and you hear the waves. That was fine. I've made a little mistake though, not with the box, but my mistake was that I had brought a selfie stick that has its own light. It was quite stupid, because when you film underwater with it, you kill the light, that's for sure. That's why there was only one situation in which I filmed underwater, at the beach of Minos, and in this situation I didn't use the selfie stick, I just held the cell phone in my hand and had it safe in my hand that it couldn't get washed away by the waves. So these little bags that I had found with, I think it was AliExpress, one of those Chinese shopping channels, made of nylon, very good material, waterproof. You can get them in different colors. I had 3 bags, 3 orange bags, but I have already ordered blue and green bags as well. They are very light, you can just take them out of your backpack and hang it up somewhere. So that's a thing that will certainly go in my backpack next time as well. So my first aid kit. Did I use anything from my first aid kit? Yes. You see, that's the Imodium. So one of our family got diarrhea during our hike. When did the diarrhea come? Late in the evening at 11 o'clock. All pharmacies were closed. I know there are many pharmacies in Spain. It is not necessary to bring loads of drugs or loads of medication. Yeah, you get everything there, but first aid, yeah, that's why it's called first aid. At 11 o'clock at night they are closed, and so it was quite good that I had 4 pills of Imodium in my first aid bag. The same goes with ibuprofen. This was already, that was not a new one when I packed it. We did not need so much ibu, but when your foot begins to hurt on trail and the next pharmacy is 10 or 6 or 5 kilometers away, that's of no use, so you need a little bit in your pack. Did I use the tape? Yes. One family member got up in the morning and noticed that her ankle hurts, and of course at 7 o'clock in the morning the pharmacies are closed, so we taped her ankle and got some tape later got more tape later when the pharmacies had opened. So I still have 3, but when we started I had 4 of these silicone toe protections. Yeah. One family member always got or felt a little bit of pain in one of his toes after 10 kilometers and thought he was going to get a blister. So for more than a week he used the silicone cover for this toe. It is washable, yeah, it's not a one-way. There are holes in it so that your skin can breathe. Actually quite a useful thing, very light. And as I said, we used one for a week. So these 3 things here last at least 3 weeks, maybe even longer. I think I also found them on AliExpress. So what else can I tell you? I had a soft shell pair of trousers. Soft shell is not it's not something that I must introduce to you, but these trousers or hiking pants have a zip. Yeah, you can make shorts of them. I had one of those pants years ago, but I had made the mistake that I had chosen a model that had the zip right over my knee, and when bending the knee, the zip would scratch at the skin, which was an unpleasant feeling, and with time I got a sore knee. Yeah, because the skin was rubbed away by the zip. This model here has the zip right in the middle of my thigh, so this problem doesn't exist anymore. The soft shell is a material that was quite perfect in the rainy weather. I didn't get soaked. I had sprayed an insulation cover before I started to hike, and I will stick to that model. That has proven to be just perfect for me. So I think that's all for today. The last thing to mention, for the very first time I have used this little microphone by Rode in extremely wind that was so loud that I couldn't understand my own voice in the strong wind. But when filming, this little thing didn't care much about the wind. The quality of the sound in the movies that I shot was very good. So this is something that turned out just perfect as well.
So, man muss ja also den Selfie-Stick mit beiden Händen festhalten.
So let me look around. I think that's all that I need to mention. Yeah, that's it. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this movie. Maybe you got some inspiration what to use or what to get. See you in the next movie, in which I am going to announce a big plan for the summer. I'm not going to tell you what it is now, but it is quite something. It is even a longer hike than I did last week, more than 80 miles. So, see you soon. Bye bye.